Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this F is for Effort podcast. I'm Jack Hayden. Okay, so here we are again. It's the Thanksgiving holiday week. And for some, it's a time of enjoyment and giving thanks for what we have. And for others, a dreaded day that just can't go by fast enough, particularly because of the true test of courage, the guest list. Yeah, family members coming over that you just dread, either because of their personalities or opinions, and not blending with either yours or the rest of your guests. It's that dreaded time when you spend the day trying to engage with each one, but you're cringing at the conversation because you disagree with them, but sit and listen anyway because you rather not find yourself in a debate. It's those situations. But we all have our own unique issues and reasons why Thanksgiving and family don't bring up the best memories, despite how much we always try to make the best of the holiday. Okay, so here's a story for you. I remember one year finding myself in a tough situation because Thanksgiving was approaching and I happened to have had a significant falling out with my family a few months prior, particularly my parents. But I knew it had trickled down to a few other family members as well. Thinking back about it, it was a minor issue. But then again, when it comes to family, those are usually the ones that cause the biggest friction. But it was a strange time because I really wasn't communicating with any of them. Because of the fallout, I didn't know who I was on good terms with or not. I did reach out to one of my siblings about the Thanksgiving plan, but found out that because of the situation, it would be too soon and awkward for me to be included. So I kept my distance and didn't have any plans for Thanksgiving, which was such a weird time because I would always spend the holiday with my family. So, as Thanksgiving was only days away, I was feeling all sorts of emotions: stress, anxiety, depression, and anger. But overall, though, I was feeling lonely because for the first time in my life, I was going to be spending Thanksgiving alone. I kept telling myself it was okay, but deep down, I knew it wasn't. And ultimately, how was this whole situation with my family going to resolve itself? I had some very opinionated and stubborn family members, after all. There were a lot of unknowns in my life at the time, but for the immediate time, what was Thanksgiving going to be like for me? Well, as I had already accepted that I was going to be spending Thanksgiving as just another day, it turns out that my good friend became aware that I didn't have any plans and immediately included me on the Thanksgiving guest list with his family. And since I already knew all his family, they were more than happy to include me in their plans. It was truly such a great time. And in the spirit of what the holiday was about, I was super thankful for having such a great friend with such a great family. Now, why didn't I try to resolve things with my family? Well, we all know our own family and what types of personalities they each have. We just get to know how to interact with them, what to say, what not to say, and when to just leave them alone, give space, and determine when the right time is to make the effort to resolve problems. I made an initial effort prior to Thanksgiving, but the moment wasn't the right time, so I left it alone. So, why am I talking about all this? Well, Thanksgiving can be a stressful time for many of us, especially when it comes to family. And we all have our own situations and issues with our family, and it can bring with it a variety of emotions. Some may have fallouts like I did with mine. Some may not get along with certain family members because of personality clashes. Some may not outright like their family. Some may be missing family because they are no longer with us. And for those lucky ones, some love their family and have a great time all being together to give thanks. But I've known many people over the years that get so stressed out because they feel overwhelmed by the day in general, whether because of family, friends, cooking, making sure everyone's having a good time. We put forth our best effort to make it a perfect day, only to feel like it's not enough. Whatever may be the case, you find yourself trying to stay afloat throughout the day. But this is a time to remind yourself that you just need to let things flow as they will. Everyone will gather, conversations will be had, and dinner will be enjoyed. Now, I've heard from friends and coworkers in the past of disastrous get togethers because of strong opinions, which lead to heated conversations or debates, especially when certain people forget that politics or religion should never be discussed at the dinner table. In case some of you didn't know, that is the basic etiquette. Okay, so what are the takeaways from all of this? Well, when it comes to family, nobody's family is perfect. All families are unique and will have their own quirks. You just have to know and accept that. Allow yourself to still enjoy the day. Like in my situation, even though I had conflict with my family, I knew we would get through it eventually, just not for Thanksgiving. But I was so very thankful for my friend and his family making me a part of theirs. So it was a great day. And eventually, I did reconcile with my family, and all was well after that. Above all else, it's Thanksgiving, a time to reflect and give thanks for all that you have and have been blessed with: your health, home, children, spouse, friends, or just the fact that you're living and breathing. For those particular family members that just make you cringe no matter what, just try to keep a neutral stance and remind yourself that it's only for the day. You'll make it through it. And don't try to change people or their opinions, because doing this will always remind you that it's failed effort, life lived. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Make it a great holiday. Please remember to follow this podcast. I'm Jack Hayden. Until next time.